How you going? I hope you're doing well. Okay, I thought I would just show you today how I start I start a project. I started a page in my art journal. So last week we did the symbol of energy, which is this one here. And this was my inspired page from the symbol of energy that I did online. And I just wanted to take you through, I didn't take you really through the structural start of that. So I thought I'd just do that on Harmony. So this is the symbol I've chosen for Harmony, which is a lovely symbol. And I've sort of broken it down into my interpretation of harmony also. It's not necessarily, it has to be exactly the same because it is, you know, your own work. So I've drawn, I sat with it for a while and I allowed it to kind of speak to me, and what came up for me was that it needed to be in calm beige, cream beige, brown, light tones. And then I was at the beach, walking along the beach, and I took a lot of photos of footprints in the sand, and so I feel like there's going to be an actual, I'll do a work in that called footprints in the sand. But at this point I wanted to incorporate the elements, the 4 elements, water, earth, air and fire, into this harmony. And also I was unsure at this point whether or not these here, which is 7 circles, are going to be the chakras, because I know that my sense is in my head that it needs to be like creams and browns and beiges, but I really would like to incorporate these 7 colors maybe in here somehow, but that might not be how it turns out. But it will, I do want it to be so earth, water, air and fire, so you know, in those that palette, but also in my cream and browns and beige palettes. So I took a lot of photos of the sand, and they're great and they're really good inspiration. So I really wanted to make some of my own on the jelly plate. I feel like this symbol at the bottom is like a crescent moon, and see the crescent moon. So I feel like I've drawn it on here, and I feel that this is going to be the crescent moon, and the background paper needs to have kind of circles or ovals or something, or water or sand or some movement. And I'm unsure what this one here, whether this is just silver and white for like a moon center. I'm not too sure, because as you know, when you collage, it kind of all comes together on the day. But you do need, when I do a small work like this, it's always good to work through it, so I can, if I was actually going to do a larger work from that, I could incorporate all the things that I have considered in my smaller journal. So, okay, so what I decided I would do today was just create some, as I said, water, sand, and so I want to create some sandpapers on the jelly plate. And I've just, only a couple of pages. I don't want to create millions of them, because I need them to be kind of individual. And also, I'm not really sure how this is going to work, so you know, I just want to have a bit of a play with you watching. And I think that I have an idea in my mind. So this is just a couple of colors, sandy, you know, colors. And this is my grunge plate, so it's got like, you know, lots of hold on, I've got my other plate here, just in case I want to stamp off onto anything. I've also got, I do have my feather, because I like drawing my feather. This is quite wet. I don't know whether I'll do a background or whether I'll just take some out, but at this point I think what I'm going to do is actually get I've got this piece of Glad wrap, and I just want to put the Glad wrap on actually then take it off. So I'll just pull that down here and put that onto my other, you know, my other plate that I always have down there. So I'll just leave that covered up down there. So it's kind of lifted sort of uneven pieces. And then I've got these, all these different kinds of sizes of, oh yeah, I like that one, of circular patterns. And I have, I don't know whether, this is off my dyeing bottle. I don't know whether or not that's going to work or not. So we're just going to give, this is a first print, and we're just going to give some of these a go and see what they look like. They're just pieces out of the kitchen, really, you know, things I've collected along the way. So I'm just going to pull that, because I'm going to see how that works, because I've got, just want to pull it on there. Okay, so that's nice. The I like the sand pieces, they're cool. Now it's interesting because I've chosen to actually print this on wax paper, you know, lunch wrap, because of that translucency. But I might need to glaze over the top of them a little bit too. But it is picking up also from other things that because my plate's, you know, kind of new to today. All right, so I'm going to go and actually it's a sandy kind of again. Look, quite thick. I might just roll that onto there. This is quite thick, and I quite liked looking print. I wish I maybe should try it on there first, actually. Which is kind of interesting. I think it's meant for makeup. I'm just going to put that there because it's really thick, and oh yeah. And as I said, this is just, you see that is it's just, this is just for one small page, so you can have a bit of a play. Just going to pull that bit there. So now on a dark background of, you know, that would be awesome. Yeah. The colour underneath, colour with the translucent coming through. Now I could use translucent gels too. That is another thing I could do. I do have translucent gels. Just going to pull that. Come out that much, but those, quite like them indeed. Can't really see the circles, and I don't know that I like the breaking up of the, I know what I'll use actually. Now I've tried that, and I will pull that all off. I'll just try one more, and I'll try a dark colour underneath first. I'll just let me pull this all off, most of it off anyway. So, and then, oh yes, we'll try maybe with the a little bit of burnt sienna underneath. Just pull that and that, and I'll just put the tiniest bit of burnt sienna. Actually, I'll put it on there. go really thinly on there. Oh yeah, and then it's also going to actually try some fine bubble wrap. Okay. I don't need miles of this paper because it's only going to go on the back of it, but it's really nice to find out what works, how you can create, you know, what you want in the background of your painting. I'm just going to pull that off onto the back so I can have a background colour on that piece. Alright, let's just see if these pulled. Much darker, but it still has the gorgeous lines and so forth through, and also all the grunge on the side, which kind of looks like dark sand. Alright, I love that. I really would like to pick up those lines though. I'll keep on going and pick up all those lines. I'm going to do something really, so I'm going to use a bit of gold. Now, I don't know. Okay, well this is... Yes, I could spray if I had gold spray, I suppose. But I don't have grey spray. Gold spray. Right at this point. To add a little bit of gold. When I was down the beach, I actually picked up... Oh, it's lovely. I love that. When I was down the beach, I actually picked up some little shells too, and I found a beautiful piece of glass that I'm going to add as an embellishment in this. So now we're just going to mix this together. Last plate. I think it could be a bit yellower, but if I'm not happy with it when I'm off camera, I will actually again. Just here. Want some parts of it on there. All it on there. I just want little bits. Got. I love it. I feel like trying to make a fossil. That would be. I really like this one too. This is cool. Oh yeah. Alright, so this is how I'm making my background, which is kind of resembling sand and shells in the sand and you know, ripples in the sand, etc. What I'm going to do from here is I will release this. Release sounds like some big thing someone's watching, to the one person that's watching me, and and then I will put up another video when I actually have it all together and all the components. So as I said, the ones that I've got to print off the pictures I might want to use, and clear gesso them so that they don't run if I start painting over them or doing something in the future. And yes, I hope that yeah, as I said before, I hope you're well. I will show you the rest of those. I'm sure you just don't. In fact, I'll work on them and then I'll put the pictures at the end so that you can actually see what I did before I actually put it onto my art journal. Okay. Thanks for subscribing, liking and sharing, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.